Here's our little stand of persimmons.
Married for 41 years, Daryle and Susan still love each other's company.
We went to high school together. Then right after high school, we started dating.
And they still laugh when talking about the moment they met in high school.
I'd gotten my eye injured and I had a big patch on it. He said that's how he remembers, is that he seen me walk down the hallway and I had that patch on my eye. And great memory.
With her bubbly personality and that quirky patch on her eye, Daryle fell for her. Hook, line, and sinker. Now the couple spends as much time as possible at their cabin in Eagle Rock, Missouri, trout fishing.
This is our getaway.
It's peaceful.
Peaceful. And we're down here 2 or 3 times a month.
The big one right there. Oh, I got him.
That's a nice one.
There's nothing you worry about when you're standing in that river. There's fog on the river. You see the eagles flying over. It's just the best feeling in the world.
2-1.
I won.
But their carefree life together became incredibly stressful on a Sunday afternoon in July of 2023, when out of nowhere, Daryle says his heart started racing.
I came in the house and I told her, I got something going on here.
Susan, who also happens to be a certified medical assistant, took his blood pressure, and then she took him straight to the emergency department. Daryle was in AFib. Atrial fibrillation, when the heart's upper chambers beat out of sync with the lower chambers. Left untreated, it can be deadly. But after a few days in the hospital, Daryle says the AFib went away.
I had no symptoms. I felt fine.
Doctors sent him home. A year later, Daryle still felt fine, but it was time for his checkup. Susan encouraged him to see the cardiologist that she happens to work with at the University of Kansas Health System's Olathe campus. Electrophysiologist Dr. Ravi Yarlagadda.
One of the girls go in and get him put in a room, do an EKG, and she walks out and walks past me and holds up the EKG and she goes, "He's an AFib." You could have knocked me over.
It absolutely shocked me. I had no idea.
Dr. Yarlagadda told Daryle that he was the perfect candidate for a procedure called Pulsed Field Ablation.
This is the new kind of ablations.
Not only that, but Daryle would be the first patient ever at the Olathe campus to undergo the procedure. For Daryle, saying yes was a no-brainer.
He's a good man, has a lot of confidence and kept me that way, knowing everything was all right. Very reassuring.
It was also a first for Susan. Instead of being in the procedure room working, she would be in the waiting room.